iPhone versus Android. The debate has existed for years, but in 2026, things are very different right now. AI is everywhere. Phones are more powerful than laptops. So the real question is, which phone should you actually buy in 2026? Whether it's an iPhone or an Android. Not based on fanboy opinions, not based on marketing, just the honest truth. Today, we are comparing performance, camera, AI, battery, gaming, software, ecosystem, pricing and long-term value. And by the end of the video, you will know exactly which one is better for you. So without any further delay, let's deep dive into the video. Let's start with the performance. Apple's latest iPhones use the Apple A19 Pro Bionic chip, and honestly, Apple still dominates in one important area, that is consistency. In an iPhone, everything feels smooth, stable, optimized, apps launch instantly, animations feel polished, and even after using for several years, iPhones usually stay fast. That's because Apple controls the both hardware as well as the software. Now on the Android side, things get interesting. Flagship Android phones now use chips like Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 4 and 8 Elite Gen 5, and in raw GPU performance, some Android phones actually beat the iPhone. And in Android, you also get better cooling, higher refresh rates, stronger gaming features, faster AI processing. But here's the catch. Android performance depends heavily on the brand. A Samsung flagship is not equal to a budget Android. So overall, which one dominates? Coming to the performance, iPhone beats most of the Android smartphones. Now let's talk about the most marketed smartphone feature, cameras. And honestly, this battle is much closer now. iPhones still dominate in video. The stabilization provided by the iPhones is incredible. Skin tones look natural, Dolby Vision HDR is amazing, and video quality stays reliable consistently. If you are a creator, YouTuber or someone who records a lot, then iPhone would be a better choice for you. But for photos, Android smartphones are becoming monsters, especially phones from Samsung, Pixel, Vivo, Xiaomi. Google Pixel especially uses AI processing extremely well. So honestly, if you are a person who records a lot of videos, go for iPhone. Or else you just click a lot of photos, then you can prefer Android smartphones over iPhones. Now here's where the Android absolutely destroys the iPhone, that is the battery. Some Android phones now charge 0 to 100% in under 25 minutes. Meanwhile, iPhones still charge relatively slow. Now to be fair, iPhones usually have excellent battery optimization. Even with smaller batteries, they last surprisingly long. But if you travel a lot, game heavily, hate waiting for charging, Android is better choice for you. This is the biggest smartphone change in 2026, the AI revolution. And honestly, Android is currently ahead. Android phones now have a ton of AI features like the live translation, circle to search, AI wallpapers, smart summaries, advanced photo editing, Gemini integration, AI call screening, and a lot of other features. Samsung and Google are pushing AI very aggressively. Recently, Apple has also introduced Apple Intelligence, but honestly, it is not as good as the AI features that we see in the Android smartphones. And also, recently a new report came that Apple will be integrating Gemini AI in their iPhone. So overall, in the field of AI, Android dominates the entire market. Now the software experience. It completely depends on the user personality. iPhones with the iOS operating system feels cleaner, simpler and more polished. Whereas coming to Android feels more open, customizable and flexible. You can change launchers, customize themes, install advanced features and control more of your device. So if you like the iOS theme, then you can go for iPhones. Or else if you're a normal Android user and you want more customization, and if you like the Android theme, then you can go for the Android. Because again in Android, different smartphone manufacturers will be having their own UI on top of the Android. Like for example, OnePlus will be using the Oxygen OS, Samsung will be using the One UI and etc. Apple's ecosystem is honestly one of its biggest advantages. The AirDrop, iMessage, FaceTime, Apple Watch, Mac integration, everything works together almost magically. And once people enters Apple ecosystem, they usually stay there. In the recent days, the Android ecosystem is also becoming more open. Samsung's ecosystem is also becoming especially strong, just like the iPhones. But overall, if you want a strong ecosystem and everything should be working magically, then you need to be definitely going for the iPhones. Now let's talk about the price and the value. iPhones are usually expensive. You won't find any budget iPhone like under 10,000 rupees or 20,000 rupees. But whereas coming for the Android, if you are looking to buy a smartphone in any budget, you will get an Android phone easily. Like for example, if you want to buy a smartphone under 10,000 rupees, you will find an Android phone. Under 20,000, an Android phone. Under 30,000, an Android phone. Or even above 50,000, you will find an Android. So there are variety of options offered by the manufacturers to buy an Android phone. But whereas coming for the iPhone, there are limited options. Android even gives more variety. You can buy a budget phone, a gaming phone, a foldable phone, or a flagship killer. And honestly, Android gives more specs for its price. So overall, these are the factors that you need to keep in mind before choosing whether you need to buy an iPhone or an Android mobile phone. So what do you think? Which one is actually better for you in 2026? Let me know in the comments below. If you find this video is informative, drop us a like down below and share this video. If you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell icon so that you won't miss any of my future updates. And that's it for me today guys. I will see you in my next video. Cheers.